We have a 10 by 16 pad behind me here. We're gonna frame it, side it, roof it, paint it, drywall, windows, doors. Taking you guys with me. It's gonna be a fun little project, just something on the side here. Fill in some time, weekend work, so on and so forth. But let's get to it. I'm gonna show you guys a couple things, talk to you about squaring up a slab after concrete's been poured. Hopefully it was squared up prior to being poured too. And then we're gonna jump into framing a little bit later on. If you're new here, subscribe button down below. If you have any questions regarding construction in general, drop them in the comments. Let's get to it. $14 3/4. So we squared this little thing up prior to pouring the concrete, but when you go to frame, you want to make sure that everything's good as well. Because if you need to, you can always hang your framing over the concrete or hang it in just a little bit. You'd rather your framing be square and the concrete under it be a little out of whack than your framing not be square, because that affects your roof, your windows, your doors, siding, the whole 9 yards. So once we have everything poured like we do here, we're gonna pull our control line. Basically a line that we're gonna go off of for everything else. That is our back line. We pulled 6 inches in, snapped all the way across the back. Once we have that done, we can pull to the front, get a parallel line that is 6 inches in, and do the same thing on the other side. This is a very small slab we've got here, so this thing is within 1/8 as far as cross taping. To cross tape, we'll pull across just like that. We have 2 15 7/8. And we'll pull across this way and check the number as well. And on this side, we have 2 15 3/4. This building is out of square 1/8. That is very minuscule. This is where everybody goes wrong, is laying out your studs. Oftentimes people will hook the end, start here with 16 and go. That's not correct though. The term is 16 on center. Therefore 16 inches to the center of your stud, not to the edge of it. We're gonna hook the outside here. We're gonna pull 16. We're gonna go 3/4 inch back and 3/4 forward. From there we can hook there, which is the edge of stud, and pull 16 to the next one, and so on and so forth. What this does is once you get to 4 foot, you have a stud at 48 inch on center. When you put a sheet on here, which is 4 foot wide, you have a stud right at the end of your sheet. Now that we've got the first one, we can set a nail, pull off of it, and lay out the rest of it. Normally we block everything, 3'6", 4'6", stagger blocks, keeps everything rigid. The reason we do that is because oftentimes it's a week or two before we're putting sheathing up on those walls. The duplex project, we left those walls on the bottom until the floor system was up and sheeted. Therefore, the blocks served their purpose and held those walls nice and rigid, keeping those studs right where we wanted them. On this little place, we're gonna have it framed out in a couple hours. We're gonna have it up and we're gonna have sheeting on it in no time. Another reason for it is we're doing a bunch of custom shelving in here. And if those blocks are in the way, we're gonna take them out anyways. On this little project here, it makes sense not to block. We're taking bets on if we lose the wall. This will be the one to do it. We built the winery 19-foot walls. We lose this one. Alright, let's slide it back and we'll go up. Stickers, gosh. You are so picky. Alright, let's not lose this wall.
It'll be on his wall. Yeah. He's going to be a lot shorter.
That didn't go as bad as I expected it to. Good, good. Building something like this, you can't really imagine it in a location it's supposed to be, especially with proper height. That wall is pretty tall. It goes up into the tree there. We're gonna have to trim that tree back. We're 9'6" on our wall height. The reason we chose to do it that tall is because we have a 10 and 12 pitch roof. The overhang is gonna drop us quite a bit to that fascia out there. So we wanted the wall to be a little bit taller to where the overhang can come down and it's not gonna interfere with the door. It is getting a little bit late in the day. Today was just our prep day, get material out here, snap some lines. We decided we'd bang a wall for the heck of it.
I know, Paslo's got some competition with that Hitachi gun.
That gun smokes the freaking, what was it that we used, the Senko?
Yeah, I was watching some reviews and they're saying it's like all great and everything. And I'm like, well, it's awkward. It's like not even balanced in your hand when you hold it.
When anybody gets a tool for free, they'll say everything's great.
Yeah. Look, I don't even have to hold it with my hands, and I don't have to squeeze it. That's how balanced the gun is.
I don't have to squeeze it.
Mike Tyson versus Mayweather.
I don't know. It sounds like somebody's ears being bit off.
That's it. Somebody's ear?
That's what Mike does. He bites ears. You didn't hear about that? Isn't that right? Mike Tyson bit an ear off? I just thought you were having a moment.
No, I'm not having a moment. Don't worry about no hose in the way or nothing.
You like it?
Actually, yeah, it's once you have to get used to something in life.
Yeah.
You know, you get used to that something, and then it breaks your heart, and then no longer have it. You're stuck with nothing. I'm sorry.
You reminded me of a lot of things I've lost, Steven.
Really?
Alright, there we go.
Dad, what are we doing now? Are we rolling up?
We have this ongoing thing about Fox being Steven's dad. Fox is really excited. He'd love to have stepchildren. Steven's not so stoked to have Fox as a stepdad. I don't know why. We've talked about all the fun things they could do. They could play baseball, go to the skate park, anything and everything. endless possibilities. On a more serious note, that wall is framed. There's 10 studs in it. I have 3 openings in total. A 6-foot opening for the door, the barn doors, and then I've got a 3.0 window, a 36-inch window on both sides. Unlike most things we build, here in California, everything is engineered. Every project we do has an architect. I actually just learned not too long ago that in other states, architects aren't on projects. But here in California, every project we do has an engineer and an architect. This little project though, considering its size, is a small enough project that nothing is needed as far as engineering goes, as far as architecture goes. We're matching existing building. Everything's ran through HOA as well. Depending on where you're building at, the homeowners association will make you match what you have for a structure already, a home or a garage. They'll make you match whatever you're putting up, in this case, a little she shed. Therefore, they want the roofing to be the same, the siding to be the same, the color. You have to make it look nice. I could never live in an HOA. You're not allowed to park like reach lifts in your front yard. I don't even know where you'd store a trailer at a storage yard, I guess. I don't know. Definitely not the lifestyle I live. But I'm gonna head out for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe buttons down below. We're getting close to 200,000. It's kind of mind-boggling. Thank you to all of you guys that are still here. But I'm looking forward to getting this she shed built. Wow, say that 10 times fast. I'll see you guys next time. Bang on.